Hello everyone, it's Charlton. So, it's a story here about Azealia Banks being, she took herself off the plane, an Aer Lingus plane flying into Dublin. She has a huge gig there, I think. I don't know, I think tonight. I'm not totally sure, and I think she was flying in from London, so she's probably got a worldwide tour or something like that. Don't know her that well. But so she took herself off the plane, and then she posted on Instagram, that there was a problem. And she posted that she says that after that, Aer Lingus banned her from all future flights. Aer Lingus has put out a statement saying, didn't say whether or not they have banned her. They didn't respond to that, but just basically acknowledged that she took herself off the plane. So she, and I'm going to play the video of her, and it's clipped into pieces. I think it's edited because she uses some bad language in it, saying that it started with the stewardess, had a problem with her in some way, and was being rude to her. And then and a lot of times these things, they escalate like this on an airline. They go and get somebody they report to, and before you know it, you're surrounded by people that work for the work on the aircraft. And I think the captain was there, and she said she was crowded. They were crowded around her and treating her badly, and she was upset. She's in tears in this video here, and so I'll play it and then maybe just go through a little bit of this and then give you my opinion.
I don't know what's gonna go down with this Dublin show, but it's like every time I come to the UK, there's always with these airline people, and they're just always started with me, I come and I'm on this Aer Lingus flight, and I don't know what is going on in the beginning. Matthew has my bags. He goes deep in the plane, puts my bags up, and then the lady's asking me questions, and I'm just trying to find. Since I didn't have an answer for her, she went to a couple seats over, and she's staring at me. And I'm just I'm looking at her, I'm just girl, don't stare at me. I didn't fill out your Aer Lingus work application. And they all just crowd around me, and they're chastising me like I'm an animal, just oh, we're not gonna have a problem, we're not gonna have a problem. I'm just so I get off the plane. So I get off the plane, because I'm just I've worked too hard in my life to be cornered by some ugly Irish, and these ugly Irish women here, just trying to, and then they saying they gas it up, and then all these security come over, and they're just crowding around me, treating me like a wild animal, and I'm just they tried their hardest to get me to say something or do something or freak out, or and I'm just I'm really just trying to calm down right now, because calm down and figure out how I'm gonna get to Dublin. I'll probably have to drive to London. Drive to Dublin. I'm in London. I'll go pick up the soap and just get in a car and drive to Dublin, take the ferry or whatever the I gotta do. But no, you're not gonna play me over no Aer Lingus flight. You're not gonna disrespect me and make a spectacle out of me. No, I can't do that. I just can't. I don't have the mind for it. I can't.
Okay, so that's what she says. What happened? I'll read through a little bit of it, but that's her account of it, and I find her very believable there. I do, definitely. She's obviously a little shaken up, and but she seems very rational to me, and she seems like she was in a difficult situation and felt bad, just was made to feel badly when she didn't need to, maybe. I don't know, man. So I don't know if they knew who she was or what. You know, I suspect they did not. Now I was looking for that clip on her own Instagram page. This is in. It says Gatwick, Dublin. I'm assuming that's from 7 hours ago. I'm assuming that's after she's had it resolved and she's kind of gotten herself together and she's with one of her assistant or something like that who helps her and chronicles her travels and films her and stuff. And she's you know, and she's pleasant in this. And I just I mean, we can watch a little bit of it, but
I think we got to figure out the game.
Oh, it says flex. God damn it. God damn it. It's early in the morning. Come on, you don't have to stop every time. Like, you know, you gotta be a better cameraman than that. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. It's like 9-something in the morning. And I just want, no thank you. I just want a hard drink.
so, and then I think that's after it, I believe. But I was watching you know, I've never heard her sing before, and I would listen to her Christmas carol here. Well, I like Christmas carols, and she has a pretty voice. In any event, so it says that, what does Aer Lingus say about it? Azealia Banks has launched an extraordinary tearful rant at Aer Lingus staff after a row with the stewardess before a flight from Gatwick to Dublin. Gatwick to Dublin. Wait a second, what's that say? Yeah, this says Gatwick to Dublin. Gatwick to Dublin. I don't know if that's before or after. I don't know. That might have been right before. It could have been. I suspect it was. Yeah. So the 27-year-old Irish woman, the 27, you know, she shouldn't have said called the woman ugly, obviously. We all know that. The 27-year-old called Irish women ugly and used foul-mouthed racial slurs during the bizarre tirade, which she shared on her Instagram story. The musician removed herself from a morning flight to Dublin ahead of her sold-out gig at the Academy in the Irish capital on Tuesday. She claimed she had been banned from the airline after leaving the flight, saying she had been treated like a wild animal and what she called her travel day from hell. The airline has confirmed she left the flight at 10:55 a.m. She left the 10:55 a.m. flight from Gatwick, but declined to comment on her specific allegations. Banks famously launched into a foul-mouthed tirade on a flight attendant, calling him something from before. Talking to social media today, she said a stewardess had accused her of threatening to sort you out. The musician denied that she used those words, saying she was from New York and would not have used that turn of phrase. I wouldn't have any idea. So, and that just goes on to say what she said. This is before it. That is it. That's so. Before it all went wrong, ahead of her flight, the musician shared pictures on her Instagram as she prepared to board. That's right before it. An airline spokesman said Aer Lingus can confirm the two guests scheduled to fly on 10:55 a.m. flight from London Gatwick to Dublin this morning disembarked themselves prior to departure. The guests in question got off the plane safely on their own accord, while all other guests remained on board as they had luggage in the hold. The flight was delayed while the luggage was sourced. The flight departed Gatwick at 12:07 and landed in Dublin. The safety and security of our guests and crew remains our first priority. The firm declined to comment on the specific claims the musician made in her Instagram videos. Azealia has said she plans to lodge a complaint against the airline. And that's, you know, she goes on to say she's been touring too long to be singled out by the haggard old white ladies. It's always me on the plane with the long weave and the Louboutins. I don't know how to pronounce that. And they're like, who's that black girl in business class? All right, well that is the story there, man. That is the story there. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I will see you in the next video. Later, man.